need for divine dependency in controlling this unruly member of our body. This unruly member of our body. So, the tongue. You know, earlier this month, I saw this in the news. Akini Gill. This is the news. Earlier this month. Akini Gill is a graduate of New York University, a music instructor at University of Trinidad and Tobago. And earlier this month, he launched his book, From the Bridge to the Impossible Dream. This is a wonderful story. He is from Lamantine. He had 2 disabilities. Dyslexia, which is a learning disability characterized by reading and writing difficulties. And then he had dyspraxia, a disorder of the brain in childhood, causing difficulty in activities requiring coordination and movement. I remember he said he wanted to play the pan, but it was difficult even to hold the pan stick to play the pan. Imagine, he was really difficult. But he has a strong mother, Elizabeth Ann Sinclair, who never gave up on her son. He never gave up on her son. You know, and this story, when they look back, there were a lot of people who wagged their tongue at her. A lot of people, instead of encouraging, a lot of people discouraged her. And one time when she was trying to get her child into school, and when they saw the child, they said they better go and plant peas in Tobago. Back then, it is better to go and plant peas in Tobago. Imagine that. This is what people said to her. This is how people use their tongue. He had 2 disabilities. And this man graduated at New York University. He has a master's. Now he's teaching, he said, a musical instrument in the University of Trinidad and Tobago. And now he launched a book earlier this month, Akini Gill. But if that mother had listened to the words that people had said with her, discouraging words, if she really took that in, and really, if that had affected her, they wouldn't have reached that. She was a strong, as the son said, and faithful mother. Strong and faithful mother. But the good thing is, it wasn't only discouraging words, but he had encouraging words. But what he said of his mother, with the discouraging words, she had learned to shake those words off. And she taught her son to do the same, because obviously a lot of people, when they see his disability, and he had problems reading and writing, sometimes in school, it wouldn't be nice. The children could be cruel sometimes. But the mother taught him to be strong and to always pursue your dream. So she taught him to shake off these discouraging words, and she taught her son to be strong, so that his path would not be blocked by these malicious words or actions of the people. But we had some, on the other hand, there were a number of people, a lot more who was discouraging, there were a lot more who were encouraging her. She was encouraged by a lot of people, and they got help from a lot of people. They got a lot of help. So we see that there's a lot of good still in this world. A lot of good is right. So in spite of our situation, in spite of what people might say about us, people might say against us. It might be discouraging. It might be heartbreaking. It will hurt a lot. But we have to really take it to the Lord in prayer. We can't do it alone. We have to really and truly take it to God in prayer. But people say a lot of terrible things, gossip, say all manner of evil against us. But we have to be strong. I encourage you, if we are going through anything like that where people trying to discourage us, saying all sorts of things about you, might hear about other people say, I hear this person say this and say that about you. And then I'm the ones who like to bring news. They will hear something and bring it quick. And instead of encouraging you with the news, it's used to discourage you. Some of these voices, if they say anything, but they tell them, it's all right. Right now you're listening to God. That is the word you want to hear. That is all right. So this is one interesting story of people who went through, and a person with these disabilities. Look what they went through, and they were able to come out, all with God's help. And God put people in place to help them along the way. So people might come against us. We have to keep that in mind. We have to ask ourselves, how do we use our tongue? Are we using our tongue to encourage, or are we using our tongue to break down? Ask yourself, what we're saying about others, is that pleasing to God? That is all Christians we have to do as Christians. What we say or what we do, is it pleasing to God? And if the answer is no, we don't change. Turn that around right away. Turn that around. I'm looking through the Haley book of handbook. Sometimes give a little commentary on some of these books. Haley Bible handbook puts it this way: the sin of the tongue is not only harsh and angry words, but false and foolish doctrine. The tongue is the main expression of our personality, and usually calls forth an immediate reaction of one kind or another. Sometimes you may say something to somebody and it will cause a reaction of one kind. Mean words have wrecked many homes and divided many churches. But I say, you will find that in Montreal, right? We don't gossip here. We don't pull down or bad talk anybody, right? Not in Montreal Baptist Church. We have learned our lesson. So we have to seek to tame this tongue and to seek to do what is right in the eyes of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. God is looking at us. God is listening to us. God is listening to us. Keep that in mind. So if you're here, remember, if you're here today and you're discouraged, you're disappointed, you're hurt, and you're thinking about giving up because of what somebody said about you, the lies, take it to the Lord in prayer. Take it to the Lord in prayer. For if God be for you, who can be against you? Who can be against you? If God be for you, who can be against you? Keep that in your heart and be strong. Be strong. Be strong. Guard your tongue. Thank you.